Oh boy. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh my God. This was one of the worst games I've seen in my fucking life. This was a terrible, terrible, terrible game. Like this shit was garbage. I can't. He turned TV down too. I don't. This is wow. Like this motherfucker decided to go for it on what? Like what are you going for it for? You down 14 points. All you got to do is kick the extra point, and you made that so much more difficult than it needed to be. 20 penalties on the game.
Well, the analytics said go for it. That's what they said.
Yeah, the analytics said go for it. Yeah, I heard that bullshit before. This is bad. Like this shit right here. Like how are you going for it on? Like how why are you going for it for what? You put them guys in a position that didn't even need to be that. Like you didn't even need to go for it, and you go for it for 2 points for what? You missed two of them. Like I'm trying to figure out Man, you can go to hell with this bullshit. Thank you for the super chat, but you can go to hell with that stupid shit. But why are you going for it on fourth? What the hell was that?
It was 10 minutes to go in the fourth.
And you going for it.
Why would you go for a 2-point conversion? You got 10 minutes to go in the fourth.
And your defense playing pretty well too. Your defense
could have kicked the extra point. The defense was making stops. But see, this is the kind of stuff that we be talking about.
That didn't make no sense.
Don't make any sense.
That didn't make any sense at all.
Lucky for Raheem, Todd Bowles gets the dummy. Sam, I got a candidate for dummy of the week. The dummy of the week next week. And it's Todd Bowles. I'm in disbelief that they passed that ball.
Yeah. I couldn't believe they did that. I couldn't believe they did that.
I'm in disbelief they did that. They run the ball, they win the game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you ran right there right going into the 2-minute warning. You ran the ball twice. You got 7 yards.
Arrogant.
You got 7 yards. I was like, okay, all right, we get the sack. Oh, okay, all right.
Shit. Todd Bowles did something crazy in the first game too, but he got off the hook when Coop missed the field goal.
He got off the hook because he kept blitzing and leaving the middle of the field wide open. He did not stop blitzing. That's the thing this is the thing would get Todd Bowles fired is because he always does these things.
They don't make it to the playoffs, he gonna lose his job. This game right here, the Falcons, if they might accomplish something this season. Mm-hmm. The Falcons gonna get 2 coaches fired. So Raheem ass well, I don't know. They might goddamn extend his ass after winning tonight. That motherfucker might have a 4-year extension in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You were 2 penalties away from a franchise record in penalties for a game.
No, I think they broke the franchise
record. They broke the franchise record when they hit 18.
Yeah.
So I got a question.
Okay. All right.
So why is the head coach talking shit in the camera like he did something?
We five.
That was a shot.
Why is he talking? What are you talking about?
That was a shot at his haters. That's all. That was a shot at his haters.
He 5-9.
Yeah, that was a shot at his haters.
We won. We 5-9.
5-9. What haters? Ain't nobody hating on him.
It goes to show you what a dud he is. Because because you be humble, Raheem.
Real talk, because I don't even know what the heck you was
You
doing.
you be humble.
Real
Hey, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it.
Yo, Kirk Cousins, Kyle Pitts, Seals, and Bijan Robinson saved your and that defense saved your ass tonight.
Hey, True, I gotta be real with y'all, man. I did not expect that 4th and 14 shit to happen like that. Real talk.
I mean, this is what happened when Todd Bowles, because he won't stop blitzing.
Yeah, he been doing. Mike,
that didn't make any sense for him to keep blitzing like that. They would kill it in all night.
I had a feeling we was gonna win when we recovered from that Bijan fumble and came down and scored.
Yeah.
I said, I said these jacket son bitches might come back and win this goddamn game.
Well, the play that put us in position to do that was the D offer pick.
Yeah.
Give him a check.
That was an arrogant throw by Baker. I don't know what he was thinking about that. That was real.
Give D a check.
He baited him. Alford baited him. He didn't see him.
Yeah, no, he saw him. The thing is, he thought he could get the ball past him.
Yeah,
he thought he could get the ball past him. That's an arrogant throw.
I don't think he seen him. I think because Alford was squatting, wasn't he?
He was right in front of him. Mike. He didn't see him. He didn't see Alford because if you heard what he was saying on a telecast, basically it looked like when they froze it, he was in man cover. They thought he thought he seen man coverage, but he baited him. Basically, he floated up underneath Kobe Bryant because Kobe Bryant was playing off. So it was a good bait by D. Alford. He baited.
Wasn't Mike Evans right there when that happened?
Yep, Mike Evans was who he was trying to. Well, I think that's who he was trying to throw the ball.
It was a high-low.
Yeah, it was a high-low. It was a cloud. He didn't know it was cloud coverage because if y'all noticed, after they kept seeing Kobe Bryant get beat, the adjustment, the adjustment that Coach Ulbrich made was he said D. Alford float up underneath. Occasionally showed you a man, but then float underneath. But the thing about it was he made the catch. How many times we said you can bait all you want to, but you still got to intercept the ball? He went up there and got it.
Oh yeah,
he went up there and got that. That reminds me of Debo Jones interception in the end zone on the Saints a few years back.
Yeah, I remember that play.
Yeah, Brent Grimes. I don't know if y'all remember what Brent Grimes.
Brent Grimes had a few picks like that.
Yeah.
Hey, True. So let me ask this question. Let me ask you about on this panel question. How many teams do you know win games with 20 damn penalties?
They're gonna have to check the record books for that.
Please, somebody
please. Hey, listen, fellas, them refs were cheating out there, man. Holding is a subjective call. You can call holding on any play, bro. Like I'm like, bro, it ain't a flag every 3 times.
Tampa need their ass whooped for not winning this game.
Yeah, they should have won it, bro.
That's how you know they were cheating. Because I'm like, one play, the dude literally jumped off sides. Then they called us. I think it was like a holding or no, they called Jake Matthews for a false start. Dude, Diaby was offside. I'm like, bro, what the heck y'all talking about? He was offside. Like you could see it with the naked eye. Dude was way offside. I'm like, how y'all calling false start on that?
I will tell you though. I will be honest with you.
Yeah,
they gave us that fumble.
Oh yeah,
I think Temple was on Kirk Cousins' fumble.
Mm-hmm. Nah, News'll fought for that one though. When Mooney fumbled that ball, it was number cream super jersey around there. And News'll dug it out. News'll went and dug it out.
Got that one. But I'm talking about when Kirk fumbled
the last one.
Yeah.
I thought we had lost that one.
That was a gimme somewhere. That was. I think that might have been a Vegas call.
It was a makeup call.
I think that might have been a Vegas call.
Yeah, makeup call.
I take it though.
This idiot goes for 2. I never understood that.
I had no idea what that was about.
Why?
I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Well, Kirk Herbstreit said analytics said
man, true. Don't.
Why Kirk Herbstreit calling NFL games?
Yeah. Hey, who was the original?
Why?
Who was calling the Thursday night game before Kurt?
Why is his I hate Atlanta ass calling NFL games?
He was damn sure glazing. He was damn sure glazing Raheem Morris. You'd have thought they had an inappropriate relationship.
That nigga, this motherfucker went for 2 every. I never know why.
Jesus. I'm kind of like I said, I'm just kind of confused about it. Like I said, we always want to win, but just some of the things you just look at.
Yeah.
You just look at tonight. Like I said, so many drop passes. And the thing is, they were playing a lot of arrogant football. They were playing cover 2. I don't know why they kept playing cover 2 and leaving. And it was kind of like a soft cover 2. It wasn't even a real cover 2. That was kind of weird to me why they were doing that. And David Seals had a couple of bad drops.
Yeah,
I thought Mooney could have played a little bit better than what he played, but Kyle Pitts just showed his behind tonight, and then like I said, Bijan Robinson is that dude, and this is the first time like they've actually kept feeding Bijan all year.
Mad Mike, Mad Mike, Senator Palpatine. Yeah, I'm hating I'm even doing this, but I'm crossing over to the I Hate Darnell Mooney fan club.
Oh, we all do. I do.
He has no aggression to the ball. There were 4 balls that he could have caught or got a hand on, and he just I'm officially on the bust him upside the head with an Anvil club.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, would you just turn around, reach for it, something?
If you would have told me at 7:59,
yeah,
that at 11:49,
yeah,
we would have got whistled for 20 penalties. 10 of them belong to Jake Matthews and AJ Terrell. Bijan fumbles on another crucial fumble.
Yep.
With all the dumb shit.
Yep.
And Raheem being Raheem, I would have called 48-7 tonight, Tampa.
You know what, True? I would agree with you on that.
But Todd Bowles got to answer some questions from that.
He deserved to be fired after tonight's game. I don't know what he was thinking.
Tonight what he did was a fireable offense.
He kept passing the ball for whatever reason. It was like I said, there was an arrogant few minutes of the game.
So Mike, let me ask this: that last possession you had, was Todd Bowles playing a lot of that prevent defense?
He kept playing. He was playing a soft cover 2. He wasn't.
He wasn't in prevent. Yeah, he wasn't in prevent.
Soft cover 2. That's why they kept hitting that sideline. That's why Kurt kept hitting it on the sideline. Like
They were throwing over the linebackers and under the safety. That's all.
Funny thing, bro. Some Tampa Bay fans they want Todd Bowles gone tonight.
He deserved to be fired out. Like
he deserved to be fired.
Like, Raheem was bad, but Todd Bowles was way worse.
How do you blow this?
Way worse than that.
If you out bad Raheem Morris,
that's bad, bro.
That's bad.
That's bad.
Throw Mooney in the car.
And then Raheem Morris went and he had a pardon shot to the camera. I don't know what he said, but he had whatever he said, he was spit. You know a motherfucker saying something with some conviction, there's spit coming out of his mouth.
Oh, he talking shit.
My thing is, bro, don't be talking crap when you 5-9, bro.
No, the season over.
What are you talking crap for?
Like, bro.
This is a division game. Like you supposed to do that.
The trash talk. Excuse me, Drew. I'm a sailor, Drew. I slip at it. I backslide every day. But
E, we appreciate the super chat, my brother.
Hey man, for whatever's worth, shit. I mean, I guess what you take the win and be out for 10 days. That's the only thing I can say. I mean,
we do
yeah,
got.
good. I mean, for whatever it was worth, great game, Kyle Pitt, Bijan with Bijan.
Man, say how you out Raheem. That was bad, bro. I don't know what Todd Bowles was thinking
That
on.
boy, I don't know what
You playing a soft cover 2, blitzing every play, playing the cover.
I had a
that
hit
didn't
out.
make no sense.
I had a hit out on Seals. For about a quarter and a half. But he can't. But
He was
he
wide
can't.
open. That's why I was confused why he kept playing that soft cover 2 and giving them all them yards.
But when he dropped that ball down the sideline, I don't know. I almost lost my TV 3 times tonight. 3 times.
What you about to throw the ball out the window?
No, I'm a shooter.
We shouldn't have, like I said, both teams shouldn't even been it was just bad football tonight. There were so many penalties, and like I said, most of it is just ref just being nitpicky.
Who had the Carolina Panthers winning the division? 3 months ago.
Well,
they finna fumble the bag too. Don't worry about it.
Two of the 3 games Tampa got left are against Carolina.
And hey, how about this? The Saints done beat both of them.
Yeah. And they gonna beat them Sunday.
And Carolina go to New Orleans Sunday.
Bryce Young's only good against us, dog. He gonna turn back into a pumpkin Sunday. Watch what I say. Bryce Young is they wasn't no up and down teams, man. It's something about the Buccaneers that Kirk Cousins played well against the Buccaneers for whatever reason, and Bryce played well against us for whatever reason. I don't believe in the Panthers. I really think it's gonna come down to the 2 matchups of the Bucs match up against the Panthers. That's what's gonna come down to. Because they still gotta play Seattle.
Drew, you know what'll be crazy, Drew? If the Falcons, the Panthers, and the Buccaneers all finish at 8-9, but the Falcons already been eliminated because they're gonna lose on a tiebreaker.
Hey, it could happen, OG. I'm telling you,
that'll be crazy.
It's possible.
That'll be crazy.
None of these teams is consistent. Like none of these teams are consistent. All of the teams in our division is like I said, the Falcons can beat anybody and they can lose to anybody. They proved it in this game.
And Raheem end of the year press conference, he said something like, "We was right there. We almost had it. I'm telling you now. I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested."
It's not the whole point. All of this, bro, this ain't good.
This is embarrassing.
Like 20 penalties. This is not good.
And then
we got lucky.
And then you flexing in the camera, bro. Like, what? You ain't did nothing.
Like this is the arrogant stuff that I'm talking about. This is a foulable offense when you got 20 penalties.
And that's the players.
Tampa gave us that game. We had no business winning this.
Is winning this game, right? Yeah.
I think overall, Zach Robinson called a pretty decent game. He didn't have no head scratcher moment. At least.
I mean, the point, the thing is, you look at this game as far as that play calling is concerned. Like, I don't necessarily think it was a good play calling game. I just thought our star showed. I think our star today.
Right.
Bijan and Kyle just did their thing.
I would like to y'all know my saying. Y'all know my saying. Get the ball in the hands of your athletes and let them be athletic.
An athlete. That's why it's like the game.
That's all. Get the ball in and let them be athletic.
Kyle and Bijan and let them do their thing, and that's what they did. So you don't have to be a genius. Sometimes these offensive coordinators and these coaches just be out thinking themselves when it just be simple. Just get the ball to your athletes, man, and out and let them do their thing. And it's like,
if we had lost that fumble down there in the red zone, Mooney was gonna need security Monday night at Magic. I was showing up. I was gonna show up Monday night Magic. Yeah.
We appreciate the $4.99, man.
I like to tip my cap to just a little respect to Mike Evans.
Yeah, that game turned when he went out. Like
Yeah,
when he went out with the
just a
shoulder.
little bit. That dude there a little different. He a little different. You know, just a tip of the cap, a little respect. You know what I'm saying? I respect him like and hate him just like I respect and hated Drew Brees.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I'm gonna say this.
Mm-hmm.
They played like they gave a shit tonight. Excuse my French. They played like if they. Hey, we show that at half our losses, we in the playoff race.
Scotty Robinson, the old Kirk Cousins, is not back.
My thing is, you don't get again. You do not get a pass for all the bad things that we've seen.
Oh, you don't.
Okay.
How do you? No, this ain't.
We are grateful that we won this game. Don't get that twisted. But you don't get a pass for being 5-9. We got 9 losses on the season, y'all.
Ain't good.
9
losses.
9 of them.
Yeah,
don't get a pass.
I'm just saying, you don't get a pass for doing bullshit like this season. Just like, you know what I'm saying, Biscuit don't get a pass for making love to baked beans.
You know what?
you know what?
What?
No, sir. I'm leaving the
No,
building.
no. We good, bro. I'm good. That's I gotta set. That's my name.
All right, Biscuit. Calm down.
God damn it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead, y'all. Continue. Just listen. Go ahead.
What the hell?
What up, Kel?
My thing is, it's arrogant football because this is the same thing he did in the first game. Every time he played Kirk Cousins, he just blitz and play that soft zone, and he gets destroyed by it. That's arrogant football. This is why he deserved to be fired.
He needs to be.
Kirk done already showed you if you keep blitzing him and playing that soft zone like that, they gonna keep getting at you. He's a veteran. He's gonna eventually get it if he get enough protection.
Yeah,
and that's what happened.
You can't let a veteran quarterback keep looking at the same holes.
The same.
You can't. Yeah, good job. Good job of him showing leadership tonight. I seen him up in one of them damn position coaches' faces. I'm talking about they almost look like they about to kiss. That's how he was up in his face. And I saw him chewing out seals. So you know, I mean that's part of his job.
But be a professional. Talking about consistency.
Okay, yeah, all right. You catch that pass, the game is not this close.
Nope, agreed.
You can't drop them when you down the sideline. There ain't a defender within 20 yards of you, and you drop that pass.
No, you don't get a pass for that, bro.
Let me see. These are the things we talking about. Like with the players. This ain't got nothing. Like he ain't got no better chemistry. Like this ain't the first time Pitts done played with him.
No, it hasn't.
Okay,
it was better play calling, man. That's all it was. It was just better play calling. When is the last time we seen Kyle Pitts running out enough? They actually stretched the field in this game. Most of the Pitts plays, like when Penix was out there, everything was underneath. In this game, they were using him vertical underneath. He was doing everything. He was blocking. Kyle Pitts was
a lot of over routes. That's them over routes, them crossing route, drag routes, the over routes.
Yes,
the over routes. That's all they doing, and this is what we've been saying all year.
Yes.
And the thing is, this is why they deserve to be. They deserve to get fired for what we've seen tonight.
Yes, they took too long to make the adjustments, Mike. That's what we've been talking about.
Can I say this right quick?
Go ahead, Kel.
And what Mike and what Jew and everybody is saying is, don't make the adjustments when your ass about to get thrown off a cliff.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what the issue is right there.
We got 9 losses on the year. Y'all talking about like bring back Kurt after 9 losses. Kurt was pitiful. Kurt was absolutely disgustingly bad. The first few. The first 2 starts there, he was pitiful, bro. The two opportunities that he got to play, Kurt was absolutely garbage. And one game where we see these types of stuff out of rookie quarterbacks. They have 3, 4, 5 bad games, and then they had that one game to say, all right, this is potential, and they go right back into the dumpster.
Another thing you got to throw in there, Mike, is the Tampa Bay doesn't have a good pass rush either.
They don't.
Like if you go look at their pass rush,
yep.
they don't have a good pass rush. That's the reason they just brought JPP back, who was in retirement. They brought him out of retirement because they don't really have nobody. Like if you look at what Seattle did, like I said, if you give Kirk Cousins time, he gonna pick you apart.
Yeah,
he still know where to throw the ball and put the ball. He just don't have his arm strength no more. That's why you look at a lot of his passes, especially the passes to Mooney. They just be dying like ducks. They just be dying before they get there. They're like 2 yards. They just die.
A couple of times with them. They barely
got
to him.
Yeah,
right. Barely get there. So.
Yeah, and definitely shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles' new tight end, Kyle Pitts. Philadelphia Eagles' new tight end, Kyle Pitts. Man, definitely shout out to a good game to him, though.
He Fred Arthur Blank already decided he's firing him. You don't say you're evaluating without. I mean, like I said, one win against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah, it's a win, but we got 9 losses. Will, what's going on, brother?
Yeah, not much, man. As you say, a win's a win, but it's not going to count much against 9 losses. But you know what? If Kyle Pitts is leaving, that's not a bad one to go off on. Like, I've finally seen some things out of him, but as I say, like, if you were going to use him as a wide receiver too, we should have made that transition and just made him a wide receiver instead of scheming him as a tight end. But that comes back down to Zach Robinson's thing. So,
sound better coming from you.
Yeah.
But no, it was a fun game. All being said, like as I say, we got a couple of new boys on the show tonight, so that was fun too. So they got their introduction to the Madhouse. Yeah, I did. So shout out to Dan, shout out to Raymond as well. It was great having those boys on and Emmanuel as well. So we've just basically wrapped, and it was fun. Like as I say, I didn't imagine or envision a world in which Carolina was number 1 in the South. But you know what? At this point, what even is this league? That's what I'm asking myself now.
Mm.
How are you feeling?
If Raheem and Zach are back next year, we're going to be in the same spot again. They both must be fired this season. No ifs or buts. So we'll get to that. We'll get to that after Kill.
Yeah. But like I said, the thing is where the consistency comes in. That as far as what Will said about them using them as a wide receiver and stuff like that, hell, they didn't have a choice.
And that's the problem we have when you only make these adjustments when you don't have a choice. That's stubborn. You're going to continue to lose. That's the problem we're having. Like, I'm not happy over we got our 5th win of the year off of a broken team. They got a lot of injuries themselves.
Yeah.
They got a lot of they just got back Bucky. Like they got Vita Vea out here playing in. Like y'all didn't see Vita Vea on the edge, right? What are we talking about, bro? Their defense is there all year. Tampa has been struggling closing games with their defense. They've been giving up 30, 40 points in shootouts all year from week 1 on to now.
Yeah. Like I said, man, that's the really the only Kirk Cousins throw the ball 44 times. Like I told the fellas earlier today, I expected them to throw the ball a lot.
You sure did. Yep.
He was off by 1 attempt.
Kev said exactly that.
They go throw
4 attempts. Yep,
45 attempts. But like you said, man, coming off last night's show and pretty much what we seen. Y'all right. It's just basically you let the playmakers play. Like who was going to step up tonight's game is what we were looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, that's exactly what it was. But like my biggest gripe on it is we can't be having performances like this when shit's already hit the fan. Like you said, the biggest news we got to this game before it started was Arthur Blank was evaluating everything.
Yeah.
Booyah. You get a almost 400-yard game from Kirk Cousins. You get almost a 170 game from Kyle Pitts, a 170 game from Bijan, 2 sacks from James Pierce.
20 penalties.
20 penalties.
Like, you don't think Arthur is looking at them 20? Like, this dude is a smart guy. He's not a billionaire because he let guys talk him into stuff, and he's not watching things. One win when you out of the playoff, he's lost money this year because we suck. He's lost millions, hundreds of millions of dollars because we suck. We're not even in the playoffs because of this inconsistent. We beat the Bills. The Bills are they are a Super Bowl contender right now. We beat them, and we got 5 wins on the season and 9 losses.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at this in its entirety, like, no, this is not good enough. This is exactly why we're in the place that we are right now. It's because the
Well, you said it, Mike.
the arrogance,
the discipline's been all over the shop, and I mean, shout out to Emmanuel. He said it on the show tonight. The NFL record is held by the Raiders for penalties in a game, and it's 23. So we played an almost historic level of bad, in terms of So you let that stand and be what it is. That's how bad we were in terms of our penalties tonight. Almost historically bad.
I think a few of those penalties were ticky tack though. Like
it was
a couple of those holding they called on AJ. Like, hey man, put a skirt on him. The false start they called on Jake. Like, come on, man. That's
four of them 18 penalties shouldn't have been called against us.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, they were pretty SAWFT soft. Yeah, you're right.
It was bad.
Enzo Amore.
Oh God, that guy was gold, man. You don't get Mike talent like that too often anymore.
And you can't teach that.
Nah, you're right, you can't.
But yeah, like you said, man, it was a good game. Like the biggest disappointment in this team is the inconsistency. Is like you said, we like you said, we can't wait until somebody is on the threat of being fired the next day for this team to play like how it's supposed to be.
No. You got to remember too, Tampa coming off a short week. We coming off a short week.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, we don't know if we got those guys fully healthy or any of that. This is a short week. So, like I said, maybe that contributed to both teams in regards to the penalties and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like I said, I always give credit where credit is due. Yeah, we did what we supposed to do and getting the ball into the playmaker's hand. But when I see guys like David Seals making like you can't this has been, see, the problem that I have with this and David Seals is this guy showing you week after week that he doesn't deserve to be on the field for 40 snaps. He's terrible.
42 snaps.
And he gets chance after chance after chance where guys aren't even getting a chance to get it right.
He's out here holding on the block and getting 50-yard runs called back.
Yeah. So it's stuff like this is like, all right, why this is And Jude, bro, it's like a lot of these guys aren't even getting an opportunity because, like, at the end of the day, Raheem just doesn't like. He want to play who he want to play. And the guys that he's playing, these guys they making mistake after mistake. We seeing that with JD Bertrand. We saw it with JD Bertrand.
Mhm.
Like, what does Bertrand deserve to be on the field for when he's like teams are going directly at him?
Right.
Like, we
You're
got
right.
bailed
And I
out.
mean,
We got bailed out. But
when you talk about David
the
Sills as
game
well,
when
like
you
I
talk
don't know if
about
you boys. Sorry, mate.
go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, in relation to David Sills, I just mean, like, I don't know if you see it the way I do. He has the ability to get separation. He can get open. He just has no hands when push comes to shove, and that's what's worrying me. And this is why he didn't make my 53. This is what, like, I think some of you boys might actually caught the episode where me and Des did our 53. I kept six receivers, and there's a reason why Blair and Nash was my 5-6. I don't trust David Sills, and I never really did.
Yeah, he had.
Obviously
I don't
his
know what the
separation
hell he
ability,
was
so
doing
I don't
on
know
that.
if it's a coaching issue, but what's your thoughts on it, guys?
Is the catch? I think you talking about the catch on the sideline where I don't know what the heck. I don't know who even taught you how to catch the ball like that. Where he kind of
that was
put
funky.
his hands under. I don't even know what that was, but yeah, I agree.
He's not a
I
natural catcher of
appreciate
the
it, man.
football, bro. That's all it
Yeah,
is, Mike. He's just not a natural catcher of the football. Like,
he's a
I don't know. I was
converted
listening.
wide receiver. I mean, converted quarterback to wide receiver.
Yeah, I was listening to one of them podcasts, and they were talking about how a lot of our receivers be trying to body catch, and that's half the battle. Like, you got to catch it with your hands. You got to attack the football in the air. You can't be trying to body catch everything. That's what a lot of these, drops have, been happening this year because guys are not trying to catch the ball with their hands; they trying to body catch. But all I'll say is this, man. At the end of the day, at the end of the game, they made the catches, they made the plays that need to be made, and that was the difference in the game. I always say, what, 1 to 2 to 3 plays in the game that'll change the game. 4th and
Right.
14, Sills makes the catch. How many times have we seen in those games Mooney drop a pass, Pitts drop a pass? Pitts was on his game today. At one point, they were like, he's 7 for 7. Every
Right.
time he was targeted, he caught the football. I mean, that's the difference in the game. Your guys stood up. Like, as Kay said, your stars stood up and made plays. Outside of the Bijan fumble, really, we could have blew them out. But all of them penalties, that just shows how talented this
team is.
team
Yep.
is. That you had 20 penalties, almost had a record, you still won the game. And with Drake London not even playing, that's the fireable offense. Why are we even in this position? Because it's like you don't have your best receiver out there. Like, to me, that tells me the Bucs are not that good because they had their full load of guys out there. They had all of their guys. I mean, McMillan was out there, Evans was out there, Godwin was out there, Bucky Irvin was back.
Yeah, the wide
Yeah,
receiver.
yeah, they had all. Yeah, he had all his guys out there.
Good. We know they're not that good because who did they lose to last week? The Saints, who we spanked. So we know that Tampa Bay wasn't the team that we maybe thought they were earlier on in the season.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying. We just ain't play up to. We didn't play up to par, man. Like y'all said, we waited to the season was pretty much out of reach, and there was no pressure, and then that's when these dudes came to play. You got to do this we should have been doing this all season long. That's what it come down to. That's why I said I really don't believe the Panthers gonna win Sunday. To be honest with you guys, my prediction is they gonna go up to down to New Orleans and lose because anytime there's pressure on Bryce Young, he does not perform. I'm telling you guys, I've been watching this dude all season long. He's just like our Falcons. The Panthers are up and down. They beat the Rams, then they turn around. They've already lost to New Orleans at home earlier this season. That's how they see them up and that's why they 7-6 too, right? Hovering around 500. They've been the same thing. Like our whole division has been inconsistent. All of these teams has been up and down, up and down, up and down. No consistency. Five offense for this coaching staff. It's like you in a really winnable division, but we eliminated with 5 games to go. That's the fireball offense right there. Right. Right.
And this was the point that I was trying to make in the off-season to you boys. Some people took offense to it when I said I'm not even thinking about a Super Bowl right now. What I want to do is run the South. But you see now what I mean, because we're not in a strong division. We're not in the AFC North. We're not in the AFC West. We can win this, but well, shoulda, woulda, coulda, I guess. But that's why I was kind of trying to drive that home earlier on. But you know how it goes.
Yeah, I pretty much said the same thing that you said, Will, and come talking about like my prediction this year that I was gonna focus on the coaching staff. I didn't really care about the players because I think we have the players, so that wasn't my focus coming into the season. I wanted to see the growth out of the coaching staff, and to be honest, I'm not seeing any growth out of any one of those guys. I already knew Olbrich had talent to be a play caller defensively, but like even with him, there are lapses in games where you wondering why we're playing off. We played a lot of soft coverage when Mike Hughes came out. And then magically he decided to say, screw that. They're already going at Kobe Bryant. Let's get back aggressive. And you see the defense start playing. So it's things like that. It's like, all right, why are you going away from things that work? And this is something that you always say, like, do what works. It's not that difficult. Stop being scared.
Right.
It's a lot of fear with these coaches that bothers me. Like, and it's just fake bravado with Raheem. I saw an interview with him, and he said, I don't worry. Like, I don't worry. I say that's bull crap. Like, you an NFL, you a head coach in the NFL. If you sit up here and try to tell me that you're not worrying about your job, I know you're a pure liar. Everybody who's ever coached a game has been afraid to lose their job. Nobody wants to lose their job, but it's this fake bravado when you haven't done anything that's like, all right, bro, that's just like, come on. That's problematic. And like I said, that's the problem. That's problematic in its own right. But like I said, I like what I saw from Kobe. He didn't give up. Like, the dude just kept fighting. I just think David Seals don't need to be anything other higher than a 4. That dude is not. He's just not good at all. He's just not good at all.
Old stone hands.
That boy got some stone cold hands.
What happened to my hands?
Listen. Shout out to James Pierce Jr., man. That dude is a problem. That dude is a freaking
monster. He is. I love what I saw from him. And right now, the crazy part about it, he getting all the sacks because early in the year it was Walker that was getting all the sacks. Now Walker getting the pressure, but he's not getting the sack now. And the guy's kind of traded places. Yeah. So it's interesting.
I believe Walker don't get his though. I believe
both of those guys, like I said, those guys are talented, man. I love and I apologize in advance if we didn't get to y'all. Super Jet, just let us know if we missed anything y'all need to talk about.
I gotta give a shout out to Mr. Samuel White, boy. You said you was right about the offer, bro. He don't get him a bag.
I hope we get him back. That's all I'll say. I just hope we get him back.
Right.
It seems like with D offer, when they need him to step up, he always seems to come through.
He ball out
today. Going nowhere.
He's made play after play after play after play.
Yeah, there was a guy down in the chat on the show earlier, and he said something about D. Alford's a 45% guy. He only shows up 45% of the time, but when he does, he usually does something ridiculous and turns like the momentum of the game. And it's like, well, that's kind of a fair point, but I don't know if 45% is worth keeping. Like, if we can get something better through the draft.
That's it.
But right now, he's doing well.
He the glue to this team, man. He the glue. That's all I said. He's a glue guy. You keep him around because he the glue. When we need him to play outside, he plays on the outside. When we need him to play the nickel, he play the nickel. You need him to play special teams, he plays special. Like, he's the glue, one of those glue guys. So you need him on the team because he does all the dirty work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like the one strength that he has is he's definitely very versatile, and you can flex him a lot of different ways.
Like you said, the disappointing part is you get this kind of game when your ass about to get thrown off a cliff. That's the most. That's the worst part about it. And that's what it seems like a lot of the wins that we've had this year is when we about to get thrown off a cliff.
Man, why you gotta get threatened to be thrown off a dang cliff?
That man,
play well.
That man, Brandon Doyle's got him a sack today.
Mm-hmm.
Ebiketie got him one.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is the thing. Like I said, man, like it's just too much inconsistency throughout this entire team. And like I said, when you got guys like Drake London out, with injuries or whatnot, now y'all want to run the over routes. Now y'all want to have a set group of plays for Kyle Pitts that you should have been doing all year from the beginning. Like they can't guard that dude with those over routes. They can't guard him.
They can't guard him, period.
They can't
I don't know what they doing. Can't guard him, period. My problem is why we only can do one. We can only have one good player at a time. Why can't why can y'all draw plays up for him when you got Drake? That'll make him even more dangerous because you can't double team him. It's like we wait till he the last resort. Okay, everybody hurt. Now we're gonna feature him. Like, no, he should have been being featured. That's our problem. That's why I said they deserve to be let go, because it's like we seen this. How many times have we seen this? It's like y'all only do what y'all supposed to do when y'all is like Kay said, when your butt is on the line. Now, okay, now we're gonna, because we forced to. Now we're gonna show y'all what we really can do. It's like you should have been doing this. Now all of a sudden, Algier hardly get no carries, and y'all finally leave B John in and let him do his thing. I said it last night. Feed B John at all costs. Hal Algier even touched the ball 10 times tonight because they were like, look, Bijan cooking. When you get a ball to Bijan, something good gonna happen. Even when they were calling holding, bullcrap calls, I'm like, bro, he break alone and holding. I'm like, man, these dudes cheating, dog.
Exactly.
We should have had about 8 to 9 sacks, and like I said, that's just being aggressive. Like this isn't something that he wants to do, and this is, and I can say that in all honesty, with 100% honesty, it's because look at last year. Last year with Raheem, all they did is played off coverage. He didn't want to blitz last year, and then Ulbrich here, he was like, "Look, no, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna send 5 dang near every time. We're gonna blitz all the time." And this is what happens. This is what happens with that when you just decide to be aggressive.
That was the difference in the game, Mike. If y'all go back and look at that last drive when the Bucs had the ball on that last play, when they threw the ball, they tried to throw the ball on that third down, I think the second down to Abuka. It was 1-on-1. Baker threw it behind him, which they should have ran it, so we would have had to use our timeout or whatever. or they stopped the clock for us. But then if you look at that next play, I was like, let's see if they're gonna blitz, so they're gonna try to play some type of zone, and he sent Jesse Bates on the blitz. That's what caused them Baker to get sacked on that play. That's just Ulbrich being wise and saying, look, I learned from my mistakes. I'm just going to attack. But I say, if you're going to blitz, just blitz and gamble, because Baker, he was feeling the pressure. One thing I can say about everybody on the defensive line, they did a good job of staying in their rush lanes. If y'all seen the first sack that James Pierce got, Baker was just running around. He was fenced in. He had nowhere to run.
Nowhere to go,
And that was pretty much all night. He didn't have nowhere. If y'all look at it, the first game we played down, he had a lot of scrambles where he was able to break out and run. One thing that I like about this defensive line, they're learning how to rush as one. All of the guys were staying in their bubble. So he had nowhere to break out and run most of the time. He only broke out like one time in this game. And we would have only a 4-man rush on him. He still couldn't really go nowhere. And then one play they had Caden Ellis just spying. He was just mirroring them. Yeah, it's like, okay, if he take off and run, I'm gonna get him. But he was just standing there waiting for him to go. But our guys did a good job of not just rushing wild and running past them. They did a good job of just staying in their rush lanes. So he really didn't have nowhere to go. like nowhere to go and nowhere to
That's the
run.
point.
So yeah, they played good, man. I mean, what more can you ask for? Like you said, we had so many sacks called back because holding on AJ Terrell, holding. Like Onyemata lost a sack. It was like 3 or 4 times we sacked them. It on third down, they were like holding. I'm like, bro, come on.
Mm-hmm.
My God, dang.
And like I said, man, we got some young players, some good young players. But the thing is, you can't let this slide. Because today this game was won by our stars. It wasn't won by our coaching. It was won by Bijan, Kyle, Jalen, like all the young guys. They won us this game. Our talent won us this game. And we've seen far too many times where coaching literally almost cost us the game, including this one when you went for 2 for absolutely no reason. There was no reason to do that.
Did it twice.
These things happen way too frequently.
It is 10 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, and you going for 2.
Everybody let that go. 10 minutes to go in the quarter. You decide.
You kick the extra point, man, and let the defense come out and get to the ball back. Why are you chasing points?
That's just so stupid.
Well, I've said it before, Mr. White. A win will let you away with a lot. I said to the guys on the panel tonight, I said, if we lose this game, that is the one thing you're going to call out. See, if we win this game, it won't be as big an issue. But it's still another issue. It's just one more thing to tag onto the list of things, and it's growing. Let's be honest, it's quite lengthy at this point. The list of reasons why we need to get Raheem out of here.
There's stuff like that. That's like, I'm not letting this go because we gotta. Like I said, thank God that we found the right person in Zane Gonzalez. He saved our behind because we lost so many games in the past 2 years with kickers. I think we on our third kicker. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we if it was last year with Koo and Riley Patterson, like, bro, we lose that game because you decide you wanted to do some dumb stuff like that. So I'm gonna let everybody kind of get their last take, man, so we can get up in the bed, man. I know everybody got a long day tomorrow. Well, it's already tomorrow, but yeah, everybody get their last take, man.
Oh, it's definitely tomorrow, trust me.
I'm gonna say this. I'm not impressed with this. I'm not impressed with this win at all. We got the playoffs. Not impressed. Next.
Well, we will definitely be talking more about this 10 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, 2-point conversion on tomorrow.
I'm not letting that go, man.
No. And that and David Seal, that was not a defensive player within 20 yards of you and you Stonehands. We gonna talk about Stonehands tomorrow.
Oh dear.
What you say? That was Barry Brian Federer? Brian Federer.
And Brian
not
Federer,
a defensive player within 20 yards of you, and you it was like you were playing with a Rubik's Cube.
Takes me back to one of the traditions on the Pirates. The worst player at every practice, receiving wise, would be given the jersey for the week, and it was basically diarrhea purple with piss yellow numbers and letters, and it had shite hands 69. And it's like, literally, I feel like the Falcons need one of those. So yeah, David Sills, come and claim your pristine, game worn, shite hands jersey.
Come on, that boy got Butterfinger.
Like you said, man, just going off of that right there. Like you said, he did make a catch when they need to. But like I said, man,
He wouldn't have had to make that catch, damn it, if he'd have caught the first one.
Oh, Sam ain't getting over that.
No. That's why it's gonna be funny. The conversation gonna be funny. That's why it's gonna be funny. But my thing is, it was a good win tonight. Like you said, shout out Bijan, shout out Kyle, Kurt. Like you said, the defense being a little bit more disciplined and they contained old Baker Mayfield. Like you said, man, my biggest gripe is we like you said, we cannot have games like this where it's threatening your job the next day. Because like you said, now you're going on another week. And now the expectation is going to be, okay, so are we going to have this kind of, are we going to have this same game plan come next week? Now, like you said, you can cherish this one because, like you said, you get a division win and you beat a division opponent. But you got to let it carry on to the next week. You have to stack. You have to stack good games.
Good game.
Mm-hmm.
Our problem is we don't stack good games.
Yep.
We have a great game one week, and then the next week is like, what the fuck? Or we do one thing here and then completely change it the next week. And that is the reason why we're 5-9 this year. Is we don't stack good games.
We up here talking about bring Kirk Cousins and Raheem back after a historic night, breaking a bad record, not a good one, a bad record in penalties. Think about that. You want me to be happy about this? No, ain't happening.
So, yeah, like you said, if you want this win to mean anything, the next game, you're going to have to progress off of that.
So Kel, basically what you're saying, and they ain't got a choice.
I mean, I can't even really say that right now because they out the playoffs. They ain't got no expectations no more. So,
I mean,
that's it.
I'm just saying it like, so basically what you're saying.
Oh, that truth knocked out over there.
Yep, I got him.
Okay. I heard a snore. I like.
Long night.
I
know Kev ain't that talented to be snoring and talking at the same time.
Right. Right.
Normally Kev the first one to sleep, but
Well, hell, I missed the whole second quarter, so shoot. Shit, yeah. But yeah, that's why I'm saying you have to stack these wins. You can't, like you said, you can't have a good game because the owner talk about, oh yeah, I'm looking at all y'all. Y'all better do something. Like, boy, y'all better do something. Now we got Kyle Pitts with a 166-yard game and 3 touchdowns.
3 in one game.
And we're running crossing routes and digs and out and ups with Kyle Pitts.
Come on, man. It took you 15 weeks to call that play. Man, oh my God. Yeah, I gotta go, y'all. It took you 15 weeks to start calling these routes for Kyle Pitts. 15 weeks.
Like I said,
arrogance. That's arrogance right there.
Like I said, the Philadelphia Eagles' newest tight end, Kyle Pitts, put his money in display tonight.
Really?
15 weeks and 9 losses, boys. 15 weeks and 9 losses.
But 19 penalties is egregious. Well, hell, even the ones where, like I say, even though ticky tacky was, you still had 10 plus penalties in the game.
Even if the ticky tacky, right?
That's unacceptable. That's lack of discipline in itself.
Even if you take the 4 iffies away, that's still 14.
That's why I'm saying you still 10 plus in there. That's still lack of discipline.
Get 3 games. Yeah.
So that's all I gotta say on that.
That's all we got to say, man. Like I said, man, we'll get back with everybody have some content throughout the week. So, shit, the week already done. Well,
Yeah.
the next couple of days, y'all get content. Enjoy the weekend because we're definitely gonna enjoy the weekend. I'm sure Drew's gonna have his post game take coming up.
Yes,
Probably in the
sir.
morning sometime. I'll have mine also. But hey, man, that's all we got. That's all we got, man. Will, you want to talk to the people before we go?
Yeah, well, as always, I appreciate y'all boys for having me up in the building. It's always good to come on and have a little chat, kind of wind down after the show. As I say, a win's a win. 5 and 9's a hell of a lot better than 4 and 10, so we'll take it.
We're not in
Still
double
adjustments
digits
to be made, but as I say, if you need me in the back, if there's anyone doing anything, if I've got the time, you'll find me. I'm on everything at Will the Thrill Waddle. As I say, Scottish Falcons will be back on Saturday. And until then, you've also got the real spell to look forward to because I may be doing a doubleheader on Saturday. I think I'm bringing the Saturday night's main event to you guys live as well. So that'll be something to look forward to. So we can all share our favourite Cena memories, all that good stuff. So if you get time on Saturday night, Sunday morning,
I forgot about that.
then by all means jump in for that. But until then, it is going on 6 in the morning, and your boy is old and tired and done.
All right, man. We gotta get out of here, man, because I gotta lay down myself. So with that being said, man, we appreciate everybody for joining us. We got that dub. But we need to stack these dubs. One win is not good enough. We got to stack them. And like I said, we're not out of it. As far as putting a couple of wins together, but we out of the playoffs. But that's all I got, man. So until then, till a few hours, we up out of here. Peace.
Hey.
Peace.
Chicken grease.